All right, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you pair a Fortin Evo two-way RF kit to a Evo One. So this is kind of specific to this two-way transmitter here. So in our case, this is the RFK912 antenna and transceiver kit, and also with the RM912 one button receivers. These can unlock and lock the doors, and they do have confirmation, two-way confirmation. If you have an Evo One system, and there's two different ones, there's the Evo One and the Evo All, you need to understand the difference. But if you have an Evo One system and it's already hooked up and it's programmed for remote start, you should just be able to add on one of the kits, whether it's the one-way, the two-way system like I'm adding, or even the cellular-based system where you use the app to start your car. It should just be pretty much plug and play. I'm going to show you how we actually program it. Okay, so installation is going to be different on every vehicle. This is the antenna. It has an LED right here and a button you need access to right here. You want to make sure that you use the included wiring harness, and you'll be plugging the black side into the antenna and the blue side into the Evo One. The main things to note is in any vehicle you install this in, it's best to be up on the windshield somewhere. You want to have access to this because you need to press the button for certain features. And the higher up in the windshield is, obviously the better range you're going to have. They claim over 1 mile of range with some of these new kits. Alright, so all these kits are slightly different. My Evo One is located under here. If you look, you can see we want the side with the port. See, there's two blue ports on the one side, and in our case, we want the smaller of the ports, the data port, right next to the white one. So we'll just take this, and I'm going to plug it into there. Okay, so that's plugged into there. Then we will route it however you need to route it to get it to where it needs to be. Alright, so I don't have anything finalized, but I've just got the antenna plugged in. I've got it run down and plugged in there. So I'm going to show you how we program the remotes now. You want to have both remotes handy, make sure they're working. There is kind of a time limit to this situation, so I'll go over the instructions once. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to put the key in the ignition, we're going to turn it on. And you're going to start in the run position, in the on position, right before it starts. So with the key in the on position, I wouldn't let it go more than 5 seconds. Turn it off, turn the key off, and then turn the key right back on. You'll see the LED on here will turn on, okay? After the LED turns on, you hit the brake pedal 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and the LED will come on here and flash rapidly, which means it is ready to accept programming from your transmitters. You'll press and hold the button on the transmitter for approximately 12 seconds. Wait for the LED to turn on solid, and then release. So basically it'll blink, it'll go out, it'll come back on, count to 12, 1,000 till the light's on solid. Okay, after that, take the next one, do the exact same thing. Press and hold it for approximately 12 seconds until it turns solid. Then reach down, turn the ignition key off, and you are done programming your remotes. Alright, so here we go. So turn the ignition key on. And it's off, on. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see the light is blinking rapidly. We're going to press and hold the remote. Okay, you can see the light's on solid. Now we'll do the next one. Parking lights just flashed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Parking lights flash. Now I turn it off. We should be programmed. We're going to find out right now. All right, so to remote start the car, well, let's try the locks first. You press it a single click. That will lock the doors. Double click. Unlocks the doors. Press and hold to remote start. Okay. Automatically locks the doors. Press and hold it again to turn it off. All right, that works. Try my second remote here. Press and hold. See it beeps, light turns green. All right, and that's how easy it is. That's all you have to do. Just make sure you follow the steps exactly. And that's all you need to do to add your extended range kit to your Evo One system. Sure to like the video if it helped you out. Subscribe for more, and until next time, we'll see you later.